Hey guys, welcome back. This is Jolly All Gen Gamer here, Christopher, and let's take a look today at my Sega Saturn collection. And before we go down here in the video, please be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you'll know when I upload some new videos here to my channel. And let's just get started now with this console. Now this console I didn't grow up with because at the time this was released for $399 US, and my parents were not going to buy that for me when I was still like getting onto my teen years. And yeah, I didn't get a chance to play this console until years later. None of my friends had it. We all had Super Nintendos, and then a few, like one of my older cousins, they had a PlayStation 1, but no one had a Saturn. So it's, I guess it speaks volumes to how popular the Sega Saturn was in the States, North America, and Canada. Well, yeah. So, but it was popular in Japan, and they have four different types. Well, three different types of Saturns. Japan, because that one is a US Saturn. Now, a few years ago, before the retro craze, it was cheaper to get a Saturn back then. Yeah, there's a Model 1 Sega Saturn I first bought, but then I heard the Model 2 Sega Saturn was more reliable and better with like mods. So I just sold my Model 1, and I had the Model 2 one. The Model 2 one has the round buttons, and then the Model 1 Sega Saturn has the oval buttons. I don't have a Model 1 to show you, so. But let's get started now in this video, and I'm going to start first with the Japanese Sega Saturns. We have here the Hitachi Hi-Saturn, and this one is the nicest boot screen. Take a look. Go to YouTube and search the Hi-Saturn boot screen. It's different than all these other Saturns, and I like it the nicest. It's the nicest one. And the difference between this one, it was advertised as a multimedia player. You see right there. And also it did, well, it's not really anymore, not high-tech anymore, but it did a compact disc digital video, so VCDs, and it did compact disc digital audio graphics, so CD graphics, like photo CDs, if you guys remember that. Probably not, but well, I didn't mean I mean I've seen the photo CDs because of my uncle, but I didn't never, anyway. But yeah, this one has the round buttons, and it's a Saturn logo, Hi Saturn, because short for Hitachi. And you open up, and there you go, and it has the indicator light there. Mine, I added the 4 megabyte expansion, the RAM expansion. So, and the nice thing about this Hi Saturn is, well, this was, of course, made in Japan, Hitachi, and if you open it up here, it has, these all included the video CD card. So this one has for VCDs. So this, well, not all the Saturns, but the Hitachi one was built in. So it has this. If you guys knew, it has this. It has the Hitachi Saturn video CD card. So it's pretty neat. So you can watch your video CDs. Also, it enhances some video game intros with their, be sure it locks in. And also for the save battery, all the Saturns have this battery slot. You have to do a CR3032 battery to replace it. You should replace it before your save batteries go, or your save games are all gone. But you also have a slot here for save games, like a memory track, just like this one. So, but the Hi Saturn, this is really nice. I got the second model. It's the MMP-11. There is a MMP-1 model as well. So we got that one, Hi Saturn. Next we have Victor, or JVC. They're known in North America. They're called Victor in Japan, but they're known as JVC. So if you notice, because you see that logo, it's the same logo as JVC, but they're just called Victor in Japan. This is the v-saturn, and this has a different startup screen, but it's similar to the Japanese Sega Saturn startup. So This one has more colorful. I don't have the controllers in front of me. I have all the controllers. The controllers say v-saturn on it. Well, this one does. And then, or I'm sorry, it says Victor on it, not Hi-Saturn. It says Victor on it, on the controller. And then on the Hi-Saturn, it says Hitachi on the controller. I don't just have them, they're packed away. But this one is the second model, again, for the Victor V-Saturn. It's the RG-JX2. There is a earlier model, RG-JX1. And this is also advertised as a multi-amusement player. Interesting. Where the Hitachi one is a multimedia player. So this one has different colored buttons. Same thing. It opens like that, you know, for a flip up. And let's see. This one, I got the memory card slot, so I use this one a lot, the Victor Saturn. And this one is made by Victor Ashi Electron. And then this one, if you know the difference, it has a two-tone color, but this does not have the video card. But you could buy an optional one, you can put it in here. But since I already have one, I don't really need it, you know. It's not really useless. It's more like collectability now these days. But back in 1995, 96, that was state-of-the-art. So, but this Victor Saturn is really nice. I like this model as well. And now let's get onto the American Saturn, which people in North America and Europe know. So this one's the Model 2 Sega Saturn, because again, you know by the round buttons here. And the open, and the placement of the Sega logo is different too, because I remember in the Model 1, the Sega logo is here with the oval buttons. This one is the Model 2 with the Sega logo here. So, and what else can I say about the North American Saturn? It has a different boot screen. I don't know, it's more simple looking. It only came in one color, black. The buttons match the color of the console, so there's really no variation. But although in Europe, I remember seeing pictures that their buttons were different. It was not brown, it was not black like this, but theirs was more khaki or brown. So these were all brown colors. And okay, this Sega Saturn, this one is the model MK-A1000A. And this one is made in the Philippines. And this one, again, has a battery save right there. And then again, you have to replace the battery, or else your memory is going to go, your save games are going to be gone bye-bye unless you back them up to a memory cartridge. And then this one has more just, you know, more North American, US like guidelines. This has Underwriter Laboratories UL. It doesn't have that in the Japanese Saturns. And this one has 120 volts, while the Japanese Saturn, you already know what voltage, it's 100, I believe. It's 100, yep, 100 volts. So, but it works fine, these Japanese Saturns. I mean, if you really want to be precise, you can get like a step down converter, but you don't really need it, it's the same. Or people are going like, oh, you're going to fry your console. But again, I was explaining these also. If you're wondering, okay, this is built-in power supply, so you just use a 7A-125 plug. It's also the same plug as used in like the PS1, the original PS1, the PS2, the PS3, so you can just use the same plug. And then this communication connector, this was for like link between Sega Saturns. Wasn't really used that much. And then this is where the AV out is. So, and on the bottom it shows, you know, different warnings. And that's it for that, the North American Saturn. And you notice the Sega Saturn logo. Well, I'll just tell the next one. And the last one I have is the Japanese Model 2 Sega Saturn. This is the Derby Stallion model. And this is, I like this one a lot. It's very simple. It's not as cluttered as, so this is Cool Saturn. There's another one that's more famous, which is the, this is cool, it says right here. And it's also translucent. It's more like a pink dark, it's also translucent, but it's different color. This is more like, I don't know, gray translucent. And then it has the round buttons here. And then this one has the action replay. I put the pseudo Saturn on here, so you already know that. People already know that you can get pseudo Saturn and you can play backups now. But since now they have the ODEs, it doesn't, that's more of an outdated, if you don't know how to, But anyway, back to my regular rambling. Okay, so this Sega Saturn, I like it again because I like translucent consoles. So this one has that. And, oops, let's put this back. Okay, and this Sega Saturn is the HST-3220. So this is like the same model as the white Saturn. And then I like to see in the innards of it. It's really cool. I think this is the coolest looking Saturn. And when the disc spins, it's cool because everything rotates here. You can see everything. So pretty nice. So, and then this has a different boot screen. But if you notice, again, I was going to mention the Sega Saturn logo, or Sega Saturn, the font. See the difference? The one in the Japanese one looks more, I don't know, it looks more, it doesn't look ordinary, we'll say. This one just looks ordinary. I don't know why they changed it. You see that? I don't know why North America wanted to go with a more plain looking, than this. I don't know. Is it just me, or I think this looks cooler, the Sega Saturn, the Japanese logo versus this. But anyway, that is my Sega Saturn console collection. And again, the Sega Saturn, Japanese, Sega Saturn US, Europe, and Canada. And then, also Brazil, I believe, had the same thing. And then Korea had their own, which I don't have, the Samsung Saturn. Looks like this, except as it has Samsung on it, and I believe it's a Model 1 with the oval buttons. And that's really expensive. But the startup screen is the same as this, the North American Europe version. And then we have the Hi-Saturn and the Victor Saturn, v-saturn. Anyway, please let me know, what is your favorite looking Saturn here? And what's your experience with the Saturn? Anyway, thank you again for watching my content. And until next video, thanks for watching. Take care.